Hey guys, today I'm just going to be doing like a quick shelf tour of my albums, basically just so I can keep track of what's happening. Start here. Well, we'll start on the top. On the top I have a drawing from one of my friends. She's really talented, I'll link her in the description. She's amazing. I just have a basket just of top loaders and stuff like that, my tape that I put on my trades. We're down to the first shelf, which is ateez. I have 3 of the episode 2 and 2 of episode 1. This one is the signed one from the concert, and this is like the light stick with my VIP wristband, and then a photo card someone gave me in the queue. We'll move down. This is my general girl group shelf with the girl groups I can fit on it. And we start down here with Pristin, so we have the Pristin V subunit with the first album, second album, then move on to Momoland. I really liked Boom Boom, so I did buy this, but I'm not so sure if I like Momoland anymore, so this is for sale. It has 2 photo cards, Nancy and Jane. If you're interested, just drop a comment. Weki Meki, first album, then Lucky. Then the mini album Kiss Kicks, this one is signed. Then we have Everglow, their debut album. Fromis 9 from 9, this is the one with Love Bomb on, I think. I'm a big fan of Fromis 9 actually, I need to buy the rest of their albums. Then we move on to Red Velvet. I keep the small ones here and the bigger ones here, just because they look stupid all stacked up, going big and small. I have the Red, Bad Boy and RBB here. Rookie, this one has Irene's colour. Then we have the Red Summer. Next to that we have Laboom's I'm Yours. I'm finding it really difficult to find any Laboom albums at all, so if you have any for sale and know where I can get them, please tell me. I have the pink version of Blackpink. I do have the other album on the way. We have a signed version of Gugudan, and then signed Cherry Bullet. Move down to the next shelf, which is 101, and then a few boy groups and a girl group that won't fit on the other shelf. I love 101 to bits. They were like my bias group for so long while they were promoting. So I'm doing this thing where I want to be broke and buy everything they do after 101. Have all the 101 here, and then the Wooseok and Gwanlin unit, as well as Jihoon's album, and then Jisung's debut and Ha-Sungwon's solo debut. I do have Jisung's other album on order, as well as the Baejin Young solo debut as well. We have 2 Pentagon albums, Thumbs Up and Genius. I'm a big fan of Pentagon. Recently, I'm probably going to buy their other albums though. I'm really bad at stopping myself from buying albums, which is evidential of this. Then we have One Us's debut. I was a big fan of One Us actually, like huge. And then we have Neon Punch, which is a girl group, but this album is just way too big to fit on the other shelf. Then move down to my EXO shelf. We have the debut album here, and then the other album, the next one's here, but it would have looked weird on the shelf. Overdose, Love Me Right, Love Me Right's Universe Xiumin cover, because he's my bias. Then Coco Bop, Universe, The War, and then Namanana. This one is severely damaged because I bought it from someone who didn't package it well at all. Don't know if you can see, you probably can't. But the box casing is falling apart as well. There's bits everywhere, so I do have another one on its way. Then we have Exodus with Dio's cover, because he was my bias at the time. And then 3 versions of Don't Mess Up My Tempo. And then CBX subunit. And then that's it for these shelves. And I'm going to take you over to the other one. These are my next shelves. They're quite high up, so I'm stood on a chair, so I'm sorry if the camera's not moving a lot. And this is where I keep my Twice albums, as well as some other artists. Twice is my bias girl group, and ateez is my bias boy group. and they'll do anything for them. We have The Story Begins, mint version of Page 2, both versions of Twice Coaster, Lane 1 and then Lane 2, Signal, Twice to Gram, Merry and Happy. All these albums I only have one version of. I'm looking for the other versions without photo cards, so if you're selling any of these albums without photo cards, just tell me and I'll see if I can buy it from you. Then I have What Is Love, 2 versions of Summer Nights, 2 versions of Yes or Yes, 1 version of Year of Yes, and I do have 6 Fancy You albums on their way. 6, I know I clicked the basket button too many times when I was pre-ordering. It's only supposed to have 3, but I have 6, so I have 6. They're not gonna go anywhere because I have no space, but we'll see how that goes. Then we move on to Stray Kids. Stray Kids, I love them to pieces, but there's just so many folk cards and I love too many of them, so I can't collect them, otherwise I'd just be even more broke. Then G-Idol, well, or Idol, have both of their albums, although these albums annoy me because it doesn't say anything along the spine, and that I hate. And then Luna Heejin, I'm looking for all the other albums, but they seem impossible to find. Impossible. Some of them are out of print, it's annoying me. Then we have 2 versions of BTS Map of Soul Persona. I have 1 and 3 because the shop didn't have version 2. And then 2 IOI albums, Miss Me and What a Man. Monster X, We Are Here, and then GWSN Park in the Night episode 1. And that's it for my album collection. It's growing constantly and that's probably not a good thing, but thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video.